Hello, and welcome to today's video on the fascinating world of computers. In the next 2 to 5 minutes, we'll explore the very basics of computers, what they are, their evolution, how they're classified, and their diverse applications. Let's dive right in. At its core, a computer is an electronic device designed to process and store data and perform computations at incredible speeds. It can follow instructions, called programs, to execute tasks such as calculations, data management, and even interacting with users. Some key characteristics of computers include speed. Computers process information faster than humans, accuracy. Computers can perform operations with precision, automation. Once programmed, they can perform repetitive tasks without human intervention, storage. Computers store vast amounts of data for future use, versatility. Computers can perform a wide range of tasks across various fields. The journey of computers started long before we had today's sophisticated devices. The earliest known computing tool was the abacus, used thousands of years ago to assist with basic calculations. Then, in the 19th century, Charles Babbage introduced the difference engine, a mechanical device that could perform complex calculations, but it wasn't until the 20th century that modern computers started taking shape. The development of electronic computers began with the creation of ENIAC and UNIVAC in the 1940s. These machines were the ancestors of today's personal computers, setting the stage for rapid technological advancements. Computers have evolved through 5 distinct generations, each marked by a significant technological leap. First generation, 1940 to 1956. The first computers used vacuum tubes and were large, slow, and consumed a lot of power. Example, ENIAC, second generation, 1956 to 1963. Transistors replaced vacuum tubes, making computers smaller, faster, and more efficient. Third generation, 1964 to 1971, integrated circuits made computers even smaller and faster, with the advent of personal computers on the horizon. Fourth generation, 1971 present, microprocessors revolutionized computing by bringing powerful computing power to small chips, leading to the computers we use today. Fifth generation, present and beyond, we are now in the era of artificial intelligence, AI, and quantum computing, where machines can think and learn like humans. Computers are everywhere, and they've become indispensable in almost every aspect of life. Some key applications include education, e-learning, digital classrooms, and research, business, inventory management, financial transactions, and data analysis, healthcare, diagnostic tools, patient records, and medical research, entertainment, gaming, movie production, and digital media. However, despite their capabilities, computers also have limitations. For example, they rely on programming and algorithms, so if the instructions are wrong, they fail. They cannot think independently like humans and need human intervention for creativity and judgment. Computers are classified into 3 categories based on their processing capabilities. Analog computers, these deal with continuous data and are used in simulations and real-time measurements, such as temperature monitoring. Digital computers, they process data in discrete binary form, ones and zeros, and are what most of us use in everyday life. Hybrid computers, these combine the features of both analog and digital computers, used for specialized tasks such as in hospitals for medical equipment monitoring. There are different types of computers, each designed for specific purposes. Microcomputers, these are personal computers like desktops, laptops, and tablets. They are affordable and widely used for individual tasks. Mini computers, these are larger than microcomputers and are used in businesses or for scientific applications. Mainframe computers, these are extremely powerful machines used by large organizations to handle huge volumes of data processing, like in banks or large research facilities. Supercomputers, the fastest computers on the planet, used for complex simulations and calculations, like weather forecasting or genetic research. When we talk about personal computers, we often think of three main types: desktop computers, stationary, powerful machines often used in homes and offices. They offer more processing power and storage but require a permanent setup. Laptops, these portable computers provide the power of a desktop but in a compact form. They are perfect for mobility. Palm tops or handheld computers, smaller than laptops, these devices fit in your hand and are ideal for on the go tasks, such as checking emails or managing schedules. Which of the following is a characteristic of digital computers? A. They deal with continuous data. B. They process data in binary form, ones and zeros. C. They are used only for scientific calculations. D. They rely on analog signals for processing. Supercomputers are the least powerful computers and are used for personal tasks like gaming and web browsing.